SoundMeFreely.
Lawrence. Bigby, what's he doing? Bigby, look at this. Don't just peep into someone's house. Check if he's home. What are you doing? Do you see something? No! Did you find it yet? Oh, I'll keep watch. Make sure no one comes in. I need to go lock the gate. Oh, it's fine. I looked down the street. No one. Now, what did you find? Toad? Is that you? What's going on here? You almost looked peaceful, with an open wound on the back of your head. Except you're lying in a dirty alley. Come on, get up. Well, after the one guy hit you, and the other one finished kicking you, well, the one guy hit you, then the other one started kicking you. Then they jumped into a car and drove off. Then that's where we'll go. I'll call a cab. We should check in on Toad, see if there's anything there that can get us back on the trail. What next? Guess we're out of options. What is it? Don't, Bigby. It might be personal. Mr. Toad? Bigby! Oh. Bigby, stop! It's Toad! Mr. Toad, I think there may be something wrong with your eye. This is ridiculous. Yeah, are you coming? That's an interesting glamour you chose. Mr. Toad? Who did this to you? And what did he look like? Do you think it was that guy from the closet? A shirt? That's not very specific. Oh. If you don't know, Bigby, just say so. I don't expect you to have all the answers. I'm taking a more active interest. It just happened. How can you not be sure? I'm sorry, but there are a lot of them. Well, I guess we should go there. What do you mean? Oh. So, what are you going to do? Bigby, hi. I need you to come back to the office. I told him about the girl, and he'd like to speak with us about it. Fine, I'll try and smooth things over, but be careful. Her husband may still be a suspect. Thank you, Bigby. Maybe you're right. I'm fine. What? What happened with the car? Oh, well, if you were the cause of it, then we should pay for it. Mr. Toad, please submit a report with the damages Mr. Wolf has caused you, and we'll look into getting you reimbursed. Oh, well, if the woodsman caused the damage, then there really isn't anything we can do. Your grievance is with him. Of course. Well, I'm sure if Bigby was at fault, he'd say so. Well, we should go. We want to make sure that we get to Lawrence before... It seems that way, yeah. You think there's something here? Fine. I'll try and smooth things over. But be careful. I'm not a detour, Bigby. Crane wants an explanation for all of this shit, and you left me to do it all by myself. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Please, just come over and help me unpack this stuff, and I'll help you find out if this girl has a family. Is somebody up there? Are you all right? Bigby, is this really necessary? I thought you were just going to talk with him. Oh my God. Bigby, you didn't... Do you know what he was looking for? Whose coat? Well, we'll be taking the coat now. If she has next of kin, family, anyone. Mr. Toad, you're bleeding. Oh, I wouldn't necessarily say that. Progress? I don't think anybody's here. Something's going on. How's it going? Uh-huh. No, nothing really. He was really upset, though, earlier. He won't say why. No, but I'm worried. He has 2 huge bruises on his arms. He won't tell me why, and he acted nervous when I brought it up. It's addressed to Prince Lawrence. Bigby, it was very nice talking to you, TJ. Okay. What could she have been sorry for? I guess we'll think about it. Do you want to try and give it to him, or what do you want to do with it? Our only lead, really. So the princes now? So split a cab? He hurt Toad Jr. How awful. Wanna... Cool. Hey, you know what? Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection. I'd really love to see it. Is it in your room? Phew. Grown-ups. Am I right? What is it? What are you doing, Bigby? Is there a spider on me or something? Does it always go that smoothly? I'll be honest, Bigby, I don't really know how to feel about what happened in there. I'll trust you. For now. Was that? Don't shush me. So annoying. Not because of what Toad said. You guys made a real mess. Is your son in there? TJ? Are you all right? There you are. I don't mean to intrude, but Flycatcher said you had a pretty awesome insect collection, and I was wondering if you could, perhaps, let me see it? We were lucky it didn't go any further. We're sorry, TJ. Really. And don't worry about what happened earlier. Just feel better, okay? Is that his son? Be nice in there, okay? Bigby! Stay here. Come with me. What? Hello. Good morning. Or evening. No. Keep up. We need to... Out in front of the building. We have to get there. I just can't get into it this second. We need to hurry to... Just keep up. We can't... What is it? Sorry, These walls are paper thin. We need to be careful. We'll talk outside. What did you do with her? Okay. Poor thing. Buffkin! Drinking? This early? Where did you get that? Then don't you think it probably belongs to him? Yeah. I'm coming with you. Well, we should probably start there. No. Stay close. Right. Then let's go soon. I can take care of myself just fine, Bigby. Besides. Good. It's settled then. Then let's go. I'd like to get out of here before he shows up. He's got a massage appointment this afternoon, and he's usually in a better mood after then. I'd rather catch him in the... I'd prefer not to get yelled at by Crane this early, but if he showed up, I don't think I'd be able to keep it from him. Well, sir, there was an incident. The donkey skin girl. It happens more than you think. He may have been involved in a murder. There's been a murder. Well, how should I put this? It is Mr. Crane, I assure you. I'll see you out, Sheriff. Sorry, I have to get that. Hello, Woodland's business office. Yes, He is. Hold on. It's for Bigby. What was that about? What about Faith's husband? So, where are we going first? For what? What about Faith's husband? What about Toad? No, sir, I just forgot. No, sir, the sheriff didn't mention it. Did you find anything at the apartment? Thanks for backing me up, Bigby. He can be a real... Well, that could have gone better. To be honest, I could have used your help with him, Bigby. Crane can be a real... Yes, among other things. That was exactly what I was going to say. Sure, that was exactly what I was going to say. No, I don't use that word. Creep. Come on, we're going over there. So, what was all that with Crane? What happened to being extremely helpful? What happened to being crucial to the investigation? I can take care of myself. Good, because I'm not interested in being your partner. But we need to talk to Lawrence. Okay? I'll call a cab. Have you been drinking all day? Where did you find a bottle of wine? I bought this for Crane's appointment, Buffkin. You're paying for the next one. When did he leave? He'll be back any minute. Prepare yourself for yelling. I know your ears are sensitive. You, of all people, shouldn't use that phrase. Well, I don't think this'll be one of those times. All he does is yell at me for doing my job. I just hope the massage put him in a better mood than when he left. I couldn't find her in our registrar, but now that we know her name, we can check the older records. Oh, shit. Mr. Crane, before you say anything, I want you to know you have every right to be angry, but the nature of this investigation was that we were following up on a lead across town. While you were gone, I asked around about the Woodsman. It's his favorite bar, the Trip Trap. Yep. I'll get us a cab. Buffkin, get the books. The ones with all the fables in it. Bring the first 3. He knows the ones I'm talking about. We'll start with these. They're the records for every citizen of Fabletown. Well, good luck. Look for something about a skin cloak, deerskin, mule skin, anything along those lines. Hopefully she hasn't changed much since these drawings were done. Yes. What does it say? Buffkin, we don't need the commentary. Yes. Please. That's not funny, Buffkin. Oh. And what's her husband's name? You all right? You've been quiet. Anyway, well, I guess I don't trust any prince at this point. You don't think he could have done this, do you? Well, I agree with Bigby. The woodsman is a potential suspect. He's known to be violent. I think the sheriff has things well in hand, sir. Of course. I think it's greatly exaggerated how much worse it is out there. Don't worry about me, Bigby. I can take care of myself. Yes, I will. Don't forget your appointment. Sir, the massage? I put it right here. Actually, I was worried too, but it's all under control. Well, that went different than I expected. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be me. Yeah, that's me. Back when... long time ago. You're getting warmer. But that's me. First Colin, now me? Thought you were good at this. First Toad, then me? Thought you were good at this. Oh, that's how you looked when we met, remember? The woodsman? Funny. What's that? Well, maybe it's time that changed. As many as we've been able to track down. Hope it helps. Alle Lyra. That means every kind of fur in German. So, what did you do with her? There's bound to be information on her here. Somewhere. Where do you want to start? Okay, I'll have Buffkin pull the history books. Why don't I find Buffkin? I've got to go. It's not my problem. No, it isn't. Well, I don't have any control over that. Okay, why don't you tell me then? Yes, but he's not staying. Hello, Woodland Building Business Office. What? Give me a minute. Anything we can use? Deputy Mayor Crane won't be able to see anyone today. Sorry for any inconvenience this may cause you. Don't. It's fine. I've heard worse. You don't make a lot of friends in this job. I've helped Mr. Crane, even if Bigby won't readily admit it right now. I'm not... Mr. Crane, sir, I don't need or want your protection, all right? Why on earth would I stay here filing utility papers when Bigby could be needing my help? It's not an excuse, it's a... Right. Thank you, Bigby. Very well, then. I suppose there's no need to further discuss it. You asked me a question! Yes, of course I do, but... I don't need your help, Bigby. Bluebeard came to mind. It's his M.O. It's shaky, but I will. Yes? Sir? I left it on your desk. Yes, thankfully. I'm sure I... Well, that could have gone better. Oh, Crane doesn't like people smoking and... Never mind. Smoke away. Yep. That was about an 8 on the asshole scale. Asshole scale? Well, that doesn't sound right. Crane. It doesn't really matter the time of day. The mere scent of stress, and he's out the door. Probably a gift? The weird part of that is that he's actually being nice to someone. I know I bought that damn bottle. I know. I probably should have listened to you. Well, maybe we should have dragged it out. Yeah, maybe. Well, I guess I should have listened to you and waited. You don't have to say it. It would have been better to have more to offer. Get our ducks in a row. I brought you this news as soon as I could. That works. Well, I'll get this appointment squared away. Let me know if you need anything. Hello, Vivian? Hi, this is Snow White, Mr. Crane's assistant. Hi, yes, I'm just calling to let you know that, Mr. Crane's schedule seems to have filled up for the rest of the day, and he's coming in early for his appointment. I'll be sure to let him know. Yes. That's not a problem. Okay. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm. No, we got your invoice. Yes. It should be squared away. Yep. No, I can wait. Yes, I mean, I questioned it only due to the amount. It seemed a bit excessive. Mm-hmm. I have the record right here. Give me one moment. Well, that's not what I have here. I can look through it again and get back to you. Mm-hmm. Bigby. It's for you. Any information on fables in our community will be somewhere in these books. Well, I'm sure we'll get it all cleared up. Okay. Thank you. Alelero. That means every kind of fur. Well, I know what it's like to have a falling out with a prince. I don't trust any of them at this point. We already know her name, but feel free to have a look if you like. We'll at least be able to get her real name from the books whenever Buffkin finds them. In the meantime, poke around. Maybe the mirror can help. I really have to get this appointment squared away, but let me know if you need anything. Whenever you're ready. If he's a prince, probably relocated in the South Bronx. Yellow building, red window shutters. Where's what? Yep, that's the one. I can take us there. He likes his privacy, I think. Could be her father or husband. This has most of the emblems of the old days, and usually what family they come from. If it's in here, we'll have her name. We got what we came for. Her name's Faith. She was married to Prince Lawrence. I mean, that's more than we... Yeah. You think he did it? Or it's someone completely random? Stop. We'll get on it right away, sir. You would have just pissed him off more. Can't remember the last time I needed to lock this. Hopefully no one... I didn't know what to do. I covered it up. It's just rusted. Yeah, I'm fine. She found it. Thanks. Have to get that replaced now. It's open. There. Just go look. We have to do something. Quick. People will be waking up soon. Who was she? A working girl? I'm a working... Oh. Really? Oh. Well, we need to find out. I feel like there's something you're not telling me. I thought I knew everyone in Fabletown. She looks familiar. I can't place her, though. We should move her before anyone shows up. Yeah, that's probably best. I'll just take this back to Dr. Swinehart. He can take a look at it. Bigby, be careful. See you later, then. I will. Thank you. You can't blame yourself for this. I guess someone has to do it. Her blood? What does that mean? Is that a flower petal? No, I don't think so. What? As long as King Cole is gone, he's in charge. If he found out I knew and didn't tell him, it'd just be worse. So who else can he blame? With King Cole gone, Crane is in charge. And he'll be worried about protecting his own ass, as usual. Yes, I'm fine. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to tell Crane. I'm really not sure how much time we have. What could do something like that? Sorry. Could the woodsman's axe have done this? Nothing. What do you mean? That's odd. I'm sorry. It's hard to look at. It's beauty. I'll explain more when we get inside. We just don't have much time. Stuck. We just don't have much time. Damn this thing. She's not a Mundy, right? It's a shock. I know. Yes, and I'm worried when they find out there's going to be a panic inside. And Trusty John's shift always starts at 6. That gives us 30 minutes now, tops. I'm glad to hear you agree, Bigby. I was losing my mind with worry. I wish you could. I'm going out of my mind with worry. A little reassurance would go a long way right now, Bigby. So, what do you want to do? Well, I'll leave you to it. But hurry. Bigby. I'm sorry. Regardless, everyone will be waking up soon. Do you think there's any way we can keep this quiet? But I thought you didn't want it swept under the rug. I think maybe her head was inside. Well, we don't have too much time left. What did you find? So, someone was back there? Bigby, we're really coming down to the wire here. Have you checked the time, Bigby? You have any idea what happened? I'm sorry, but it's 6 a.m. We've got to go. Something you can share? We need more information. I'll take that as a no. Oh my God. To who? It's just grotesque. You knew this girl? No, not really, just the guy who sees and talks to everyone will be down here in half an hour. We've got to get this done before then, Bigby. Can you work with that? That's all we have. I don't like it either. Okay. How do you know? I think you might be right. I agree, but doesn't tell us much about how it got here. Yes, but without a body, we can't prove those aren't hers from earlier. I agree. You're right. Someone carried Faith from outside and brought her here. I suppose. But that might also have been something she was trying to hide from you. I think you're right, Bigby. And now we need to know who. Wish we had a little more to go on. I know, Bigby. I just wondered if you'd found anything to help us prove it. No, you don't think he... Thank you, Bigby. We can look her up in the registry when we get back to the office, Bigby. She'll be in the books. Find out which Fable she was exactly. You're the only Fable who sleeps past 10 nowadays. All the rest of us keep normal jobs. Wait a minute, okay? We'll find out more at the business office. She'll be in the books. I'm sure of it. The woodsman? The evidence doesn't really point to him, though. Please, don't let this get personal. This girl needs you to do the smart thing and find out who she was. I need you to do the smart thing. Please, don't make me do this alone. I couldn't believe it. When I found her, I did. She was just like this. I didn't touch her. I wish I knew. I left the office. I walked past the guard. He was asleep. No one. Maybe, but... No, I don't think so. I would remember. In case you're wondering, I found her like this. I can't tell you much else. So you knew something about her then. Bigby, did one of us do this? What is your problem? I'm just trying to prevent a wildfire. Forget I said anything. Yes, thanks. But you should hurry. We don't have much time left. We should head back inside soon. That's it. Sorry. No, I came to get you right away. That makes sense. There's no signs of a struggle. But how do you know? I do trust you. But we're going to need more in terms of actual proof. I suppose. But those could also have been made by someone who lives here. Okay. I guess I'll have to trust you on this one. A message? I don't know, Bigby. I get complaints at the office all the time, but... Okay, well, I'm saying it's a huge assumption. Besides, I don't think a killer sympathetic to the underclass killed one of them to make a point. Well, yes. I guess you're right. The killer wanted us to know what they had done. I suppose it's possible. Fine, let's just get upstairs. Okay, good. That's solid. So, someone from the outside. Just because I didn't recognize her doesn't mean I didn't care. Shit. Shh. Come on. We can't wake him. Yeah. Then I opened the door and I found her. Like this. It took me a second to realize what I was even looking at. It's just awful. I'll think about it. Bigby, do you have any idea what's going on? It's just so awful. How did this happen? Why her? Just what about this makes you think that? I grabbed Grimble's jacket to cover her with. Then, I wish there was more to tell. I left the office, walked past the security desk. Luckily, he was asleep. It's just... terrible. All the more reason we shouldn't start a panic before we know what's going on. I'll have a look around. We don't have much time before people will be coming through here. It doesn't mean someone definitely brought it from outside, right? I saw it, but, well, at least they didn't come from inside the woodlands. As long as King Cole is gone, he's acting mayor. He needs to know. This is the first time I'm actually glad he sleeps as much as he does. I'm gonna have to tell Crane about this. He's the mayor. That's how I feel too. I'm sure he won't be happy, but it's just part of the process. Hopefully he can be rational about it. I'm not. That sounds reasonable, but I don't know. It's the right thing to do. It'll just be worse if he finds out we held it from him. And he's going to find out anyway, so we may as well get out in front of it. I know you don't like him, but he's our boss. This is part of the job. Crane's not what's important right now. We need to figure out who this girl was so we can find whoever did this. Well, where to first? Well, maybe Prince Lawrence can wait. Did Toad say who was there? Was it the woodsman? Okay. I'm not looking forward to breaking the news to him anyway. You're right. And Toad's a tough... Toad. He can probably handle himself for a few hours. What kind of monster would do this? What are you doing? Sure, just hurry up. We don't have much time. I'm sorry. This is just so surreal. Where are you going? Are we done? Done? Okay. But, what do you want to do next? Okay, good idea. Huh. I don't recognize it. Okay, we can look into Lawrence after that. Okay, we'll go to Lawrence's after that. I'll meet you at the business office. You got it open. Great, let's get in there. You need a boost? Well, help me up when you get in there. I don't need to be coddled, Bigby. Come on, help me up. Bigby, he has a gun. I should know his face. There are so few of us. I should know his face. I'm sorry, but your wife was murdered. Oh my God, he can still make it. I'll go get Swinehart. Bigby, water. Kitchen. Bigby, the shirt. Behind you. What is it that you're telling us? If you have something to ask him, you should do it now. Oh my God. Fingerprints? What is it? Bigby, hurry! I understand. I just could have used the help explaining things to him. No, wait. Just play dead. We need to know why whoever's out there is trying to break in. They may know something about your wife. Something is going on here and you're part of it now. I need your help. Trust me. Trust me. You don't have to. I will. Okay? You can't move in the condition you're in, so just lie there and stay still. Once we figured out what they're looking for, Bigby will arrest them. We won't let anything happen to you, okay? We'll be right in that closet over there. Ichabod yelled at me for another 20 minutes before sending me here to get you, so thanks for that. You don't have to apologize. I understand. I just could have used the help explaining things to him. First, you, of all people, shouldn't be using that phrase. Second, who said I couldn't handle him? It just would have been nice to have some backup. Sorry I asked. I won't next time. Yeah, I know. Sorry. No, leave it open. Ugh, leave it open. This is bigger than I thought it was. What's wrong? Well, can you narrow it down? Maybe there was no shooter. Maybe he tried and it didn't work. You're gonna have to talk to me sometime. I see now. It makes sense, I guess. The wrists. And then he tried to finish himself off. It must have taken hours. So, after he slashed his wrists, someone shot him. While kneeling? I guess I don't see it, but you're the sheriff. Do me a favor. Line it up like he shot himself. I had a feeling. We need to find out what happened here. Have a look around. I didn't know Fables lived like this. I'd feel better if we knew for sure. May I see it? You still have that letter? Where's the... You didn't get it? What did it say? Really? Thank you. At least... I don't know. I wish he had known that. Sure. Okay. Of course. I'm sorry. Faith. The knife doesn't really match the others. Is that the same knife you saw in the mirror? I just don't understand. Why would someone want to kill him? This is... feels strange. What is that? What are you thinking? Right. So the shooter stood somewhere else. Hopefully they're together now. That you're short and I'm trying to help you up there. Suit yourself? Oh God. We're too late. That makes two Fables dead. We need to figure out what the hell is going on here. Who would do this to them? Do you? Why did you do it, Lawrence? I don't want to stay here any longer than we have to, so let's just pick an approach and stick to it, okay? I wasn't expecting that. Well, like I said, let's not overcomplicate things. You can question him while I look around for it. We're here on official Fabletown business, and we can be persuasive if necessary. Or you can. All right? If we try and do everything at once all the time, some things are going to slip through the cracks. For Mundy's, maybe, but this is different. I just don't think he did it. Okay. Let's just keep our focus on questioning Lawrence. Where she was, who she was with, that sort of thing. Just humor me. It's only 2 words. but he died without seeing them. I'm sorry. Should I open it? I'm not sure if it's right. I'm sorry. Faith, I need to know. You're right. It says, I'm sorry. Faith, I'm sorry too. Do you still have that letter? We need to figure out what happened here and find whoever did this. Lawrence, what did you do? Oh my God, Bigby, he's alive! We found you here, in your chair with what we thought was a fatal injury. We should call Swinehart, have him take a look at you. We need to know why whoever's out there is breaking in. The second we figure out what they're here for, Bigby will arrest them. Think about your wife. You can't move in your condition anyway, so just stay still. That doesn't really help. What are they? I wouldn't know. When do you think that was taken? Guess we're out of options. Bigby, be honest with me. Who do you think did this? After everything we saw? Then why are we... You sound so sure that he's guilty. This side of you scares me sometimes. Makes sense? You're exhausting sometimes. Well, I don't know either. That is, unless you do know and just don't want to tell me. Bigby, come on. Talk to me. I don't know, Bigby. He can be difficult sometimes, but I don't know if he's capable of this. What? Really? You think so? I had the same suspicion. Tell me. I don't think anything would surprise me at this point. I can't tell if you don't know or just won't say. Why is it that you smoke so much? No, Bigby, really, you don't have to. It doesn't bother me. I'm just curious. But it's none of my business. I wish there was... You look tired. Sorry. No, it's... Of course. I'm just glad I haven't been in the way. Thanks. I appreciate that. Well, I guess that's about as close to a compliment as I'd expect from you. So... Oh... okay. Well, it's nothing. I just... Seeing all this today... There are fables that are struggling worse than I'd imagined. We pay so much attention to the residents of the woodlands. You forget there's a whole community out there to serve. To have to turn to... prostitution. I wish there was more we could do. Obviously, you don't know what I do all day. Right now, I'm the gatekeeper, making sure none of these disenfranchised folks are, as he puts it, wasting his time. I'm more to blame than anyone. Bigby, just be careful. Please. Maybe you should handle this one. I will. I hope so. At least... try. That's probably the best approach. It's an uncomfortable feeling. I just feel a step behind. I know it's still early, but this isn't how I thought it would be. But Crane runs things his own way. To have to turn to prostitution? For suicide to be an option, I don't know what we're doing anymore. Right, we've had it worse, but not by much. Now things are worse off than they've ever been. I don't know. It's just a broken system. The fables who walk in through the back door like Bluebeard, we have all the time in the world for them. You try and come in through the front door, through the proper channels, asking for anything, needing help. Well, I turn you away. You're telling me change comes from within. Not the advice I imagined hearing from you. It's something I have to consider. Never took you for a quitter. Well, that's not saying much. I hope you're right. Maybe this isn't for me. I thought public service was pure, a way to help. I hope you're right. Every time I think I'm getting a handle on what's going on, things just get more complicated. It feels like we're always a step behind.
SoundMeFreely.